We utilize an in-house email archiving solution called Message Solution. And what that does is to capture a copy of all incoming and outgoing email, mostly for litigation purposes, but it also provides a little bit of a backup in case you accidentally delete something. It should be very quick for us to replace it. It's not the only backup. We also do an actual backup of the Exchange server, but this is a little bit faster, and you can come in and actually search for emails if you've lost them. We ask that you really kind of avoid using that as a primary means of backing up your data. Just keep everything. If you know you need an email, keep it. But if you've accidentally deleted something or you can't find something, this is a good solution. And the way that you access this, you do have to be in-house, meaning you have to be on our network. And the URL is emailarchive.randolphschool.net, and then there's a colon, and it's 8080. And when you press enter, it's going to take you to this login option, and you just use the first part of your login name and then whatever password you use to log into your computer, and then it is going to ask you to confirm that you're not a robot by typing in this verification, and then it'll let you log in. And from here you can just do a general search, and you can tell it how far back you'd like it to search. But I always find that it's a little bit more efficient to do an advanced search. So here you can search by the subject, by the content of an email, by whether or not it contains an attachment and what's included in that attachment, who it's from, who it's to, message size, and so on. So in this case, I've been working with MakerBot to bring in 3D printers lately. So I'm going to ask it to look for email in the last 3 months that contains all of the word MakerBot. You can also do a not if you're looking for an exclusion. You can look in particular folders and so on, but I'm just going to look for something that matches that MakerBot in the last 3 months. And I click search, and here are the emails that it's found. And so from here I can find one that has an attachment, so I can click on that link, and this is the email itself. And notice I could restore this to my inbox. I can download the email, I can print the email, I can forward it to me, or I can forward it to someone else. When I click back, it's going to take me back to this list of emails. And if I want to restore all of them at the same time, I can just place a check mark next to each of them and click restore, and then it'll be back in my inbox. So that's a quick review of how you can access the email archive that's available through our Exchange server. And remember, it does grab everything. Part of that is understanding that although we don't generally look at emails, there really is no personal email when you're utilizing our email server. We can go back in and look at any of those emails from any time period, really. And so what I would suggest is just kind of for some clarity and a nice separation, I don't ever use my Randolph email for anything except school business. Anything personal I send through my personal email, and I recommend to everyone that you do that, because if we are ever in a situation where we need to retrieve emails, your email will be retrievable whether it's personal or professional. And so that's a really important thing to understand. If you ever have any questions about that, please let me know. You can also talk to your supervisor about that, but we do need to kind of at least disclose that that is the situation.